Alright. So we have round 2 of week 1. This is the second battle we have between the Murican Braviarys and the Pittsburgh Porygon-Zs. So, we have what appears to be a sand archetype for the Pittsburgh Porygon-Zs, and for the Murican Braviarys, it seems to be a little bit more of a... There's some bulky mons in there, there's some wall breakers, so it's a bit of a mixed team. I can't tell exactly what archetype it is, but we'll see. So right off the bat, we have Hungry Hippopotas Summoning Sandstorm. We have Hula Hoopa on the other side. Interesting lead with Hula Hoopa. Really strong wall breaker right off the bat for Noob Scrub. So the two players are Noob Scrub, who represents the Murican Braviarys, and Colin, who represents the Pittsburgh Porygon-Zs. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. A resisted Gunk Shot doesn't do that much damage. Stealth Rock is now up. Wonder if Noob Scrub was predicting the switch with that Gunk Shot. Alright, Tapu Fini is sent out. There's a Misty Surge now. And Whirlwind will send out Gatorade the Gallade. Now, just a reminder, the Megastones available for Noob Scrub are the Venusaurite, and for Colin actually... I don't know if Colin even claimed a Mega. Well, clearly not on his team right now, if he did. Alright, so Swolleon is here. We had another Whirlwind, so passive gameplay, but Hippopotas might want to switch out of this one to avoid the Scald or Surf that might come. Or Hydro Pump or Ice Beam. Yeah. Okay, now we have Crobat out. Empoleon uses Protect. Okay, Crobat has U-turned. And this leads to a Azumarill named Yolk, I'm guessing after eggs. So now the Murican Braviarys have their own Stealth Rock set up. Hippopotas comes out again, missing the Toxic. Will Empoleon have a Water-type move? Yes, Scald is a Water-type move, burning Azumarill. Azumarill does not want to be burned. Alright, Hippopotas is out. Empoleon using Protect. So this is a stalling Empoleon. We already know its moveset has only Scald as an attacking move. Not sure why he'd send out Hippopotas against Empoleon. The Sandstorm was still up, so it wasn't to reset the Sandstorm. Alright, we have Crobat out. Crobat takes a Scald. It's gonna hurt. Has 27% of its HP left. Empoleon uses Protect. Crobat attempts to U-turn, but it doesn't work. Empoleon also took advantage somewhat of the Sandstorm being out, not taking any damage, while the Crobat did. Okay, now Sandstream is reset, however, the Scald is going to take down Hippopotas, taking down Colin's first Pokemon. Excadrill is sent out, Bejeweled. An Earthquake will take down the Empoleon right off the bat. And Excadrill is really tough to face in a Sandstorm situation. However, this is Excadrill's swan song. This is the last Sandstorm that's going to go up, and Excadrill without Sandstorm is a lot less threatening than with Sandstorm. So now we have Mandibiceps. Score is even 5-5. Excadrill uses Swords Dance. Amanda Biceps uses Foul Play to take out Excadrill. That Swords Dance might have done it. The Swords Dance boosting the attack enough that maybe the Foul Play took it down because of that. Azumarill is sent out, still burned. Let's see where they go from here. Alright, Taunt comes out. And Azumarill can't use Refresh after the Taunt. Wow, nice little prediction there. I actually did not expect the Azumarill to have Refresh. Foul Play hits, but it's not very effective. Play Rough is, both not doing much damage. And the Sandstorm is now over. Cradily will probably be sad at the fact that the Sandstorm is done. Play Rough hits, doing super effective damage. Mandibuzz may have Roost though. Yeah, the Roost restores Mandibuzz to near perfect health. Rest! Interesting that Azumarill has Rest. Rest and Refresh. Alright, Tapu Fini comes out. And Cradily, Jurassic Park comes out. Defog causes both rocks to be removed. I'm unsure if Colin will be able to set up rocks again due to Hippopotas being fainted. It looks like Colin forgot to save some changes on the Cradily that might have benefited him. Cradily uses Giga Drain. Venusaur has Mega Evolved, dealing about a quarter of Cradely's HP. Cradily is pretty bulky, especially with special defense investment. Sludge Bomb gonna hit again, and Rock Slide. So both doing marginal damage to each other. Cradily has leftovers, but I think it might be small hits to each other. And it looks like the move that he forgot to save is Toxic onto the Cradily. Although Toxic wouldn't have done anything versus Venusaur like he's saying right now. Synthesis. So unless Cradily has Recover, it could be going down in 2 hits. Sludge Bomb hits and poisons it. Rock Slide hits. Will go down from 1 more Sludge Bomb. And that Sludge Bomb does it. Cradily goes down. Hydreigon is sent out. Hydreigon uses Fire Blast. Doesn't do that much damage. Probably considering that Venusaur has Thick Fat. So the Fire type weakness actually becomes neutral now. Outrage almost does Venusaur in, but Venusaur is able to recover with Synthesis and Leech Seed. Locked into Outrage, still Venusaur almost done in. Now the Hydreigon is confused and is taken down by the Venusaur. 2 more Pokemon on Colin's side. He's having trouble breaking through some of the bulky mons on Noob Scrub's team. So Azumarill is sent out. The Azumarill is still sleeping. Venusaur recovers HP with Synthesis. Colin begging Venusaur to KO the Azumarill. I think at this point he feels like he's done. Yeah, he used Aqua Jet, which isn't really a good move to use against Venusaur. And Venusaur takes down the Azumarill. The last Pokemon to come out is Crobat. Crobat is seated. And Hidden Power does Crobat in. Crobat faints. And that is the game. Colin lost and Noob Scrub won 5-1. So that is a victory for the Murican Braviarys.